What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to Intent for All. Alright.
But yeah, you could put two and two
It's
together.
me and Jenny again.
And
She's talking about dreams.
It'd be cool to backtrack, and after you put 2 and 2 and get 4, when you read back, that's always cool, because then you'll feel like the littlest psychic.
Yeah.
The littlest psychic, because I swear to God, I felt super fucking powerful after that, and it's not even powerful. I just felt cool. In all honesty, I felt really cool, because how many people can do that? And that's the thing, how many people can actually do that if they actually tap in? I wasn't even trying to tap in, it just happened, and it was fun.
The dreams and stuff?
Yeah, and then sometimes I would just sit there with myself in the room. I could see myself sleeping. I'm there. It looked fucking weird, but I was there, outside of my body. I can hear my kids and was seeing what they're doing. Like, I went into the living room.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like I walked. It was like when you are in a movie and the camera just like cuts to a different side of the same room that you're in.
Yeah.
It just goes to a different side. And then it just like goes back. And that means like you're back in your body, but it just goes to a different side. It just snaps. It doesn't pan, it just snaps. And that's what I thought was cool too, because it was instantaneous movement. It just wasn't like walking or like movement like that. No, nothing smooth about it, just within like that. So I thought that was pretty awesome as well. And I want to do it again. Have you ever done it?
Dreamed?
Well, dream alongside astral projection, or being outside of your body.
Yeah, it's an out-of-body experience.
But at that very moment, like in the moment.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When I was a kid.
Not here recently.
No, a long time ago. I was sleeping in the bed, and I had the covers over my head like this, and my bed is laying like this, and I'm looking at a TV, right? So the TV's right here, and I'm laying down, I have the covers over my head, and I go like this to look at the TV, and the door opened through the TV, so like, and then out stepped it looked like an extraterrestrial is what it looked like. It was a tall man with like long white hair, just kind of straight.
Like Dumbledore?
No, it looked like a Pleiadian is what it looked like, if you know what Pleiadians look like.
A Palladian?
And it had a suit on, and it said in my head telepathically, it said, "We have to leave you now. We have to go." And so I was like, "Whoa, this was." I was like, "Whoa, what the hell is that?" You know, but
Kind of spooked out.
yeah,
I would
that's
be
like
too.
in real time. That's like a out of body experience mixed with in body, you know.
Right.
Out and in, just kind of deal. But
Yeah, I know, I definitely get it. Have you ever had a dream within a dream, like your dream, like yourself in your dream is having a dream?
yeah,
That is like the weirdest thing. And I've only had that happen like I think twice. And the last time I had that dream was last year when I was on 38th, right?
mm-hmm.
And it was like, I don't even know, it looked familiar. It looked like an elementary school that's somewhere in the city, but I couldn't put my finger on it. But it also looked like deserted. Like everything was deserted, but it was still functional. And I'm not sure what I was doing there, but it felt really important.
Yeah.
That's it. But my dream was dreaming, because my dream woke up. And when my dream woke up, like I was just up in my dream, but like focusing on me sleeping outside of my dream. Like I was watching myself sleep. when I woke up out of my dream.
Yeah, you were just out of your body a little bit.
Yeah. So that was really weird. I had a lot of out of body experiences when I lived off 38th. Honestly, that was the most activity I have ever had in my life. It was so much, and the accuracy is absolutely astounding. What the fuck? Oh, hey. Earrings. Oh, my goodness, I must have left these in here a long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah, so my back is out quite a bit. I mean, it's getting back into alignment, but I've had a back problem for like 11 years, 12, 13 years. And so every time I do this, I'm trying to pop it, and relax my intent. Because the sensations of in the body of tightness is causing tension within the whole body, which is like a sensation of stillness. Can't move or I'll get hurt. So you have to release all this tension in your muscles. And muscles are fibers, and then there's layers of that, more fibers. So there's a whole bunch of release going on.
Mm-hmm. Your body can release a lot of emotion, like pent-up trauma.
Yeah.
And they say a lot of it is stored at the hips. Now, don't quote me on that. That's just what I heard. And you know what? And I believe it too, because after what happened with my back and all that stuff, I went to the what is it called? I don't remember the exact name of it, but anyways, it was physical therapy, and that lady was massaging my back, and it was like the best thing ever. And I was just laying there, and tears just started rolling out.
Yeah, it's trauma.
It was just coming. They were just coming. I wasn't making them. Wasn't even making a little ugly crying face or nothing, dude. I was just there with just tears, and I'm like, why am I crying? And exactly what you just said. It's pent up trauma.
Yeah, tension.
You're releasing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh.
That's perfect, Jenny.
It was crazy.
That's what I'm doing all the time. And so your spirit's got to be strong for that. And a lot of times souls in essence will have a big distinction within their behavior on doing that. They'll try to give up quicker, and in essence we'll stop it and we'll go through it to make it easier. So if you can get in love with your intent and release, so any type of trauma, pain, and stuff like that, is the best way to get back to your original core, yourself, your truth, so you can be the best version of yourself. Because the times we're headed in is pretty bleak. Like,
it's getting spooky out there. It's getting crazy.
And I mean that like the field is operating at a stronger rate for people's emotional state, and so your behavior's got to be in check and on point and understood, because the higher versus the lower vibration understanding right now in society is like all trying to conflict. And Trump, what he's doing right now is causing problems with his own supporters, the MAGA supporters. And so I think a lot of the MAGA supporters now are going to be looking at a side eye on Trump and what he's doing with this Epstein file stuff. You following some of this?
I follow some of it, yeah. You know, money's a crazy thing. You know, you got money and get away with quite a bit. It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the world we live in today. So, am I surprised? No, I'm not gonna be like, oh my gosh, how could he? I'm just gonna be like, dang, him too.
There's a lot of pictures of him on all the files and the pictures and stuff. So it is what it is. Now, a lot of people that have done research in the past, like I have, and understand where the direction we're headed in is.
Yeah, and you want to know
obviously
something?
to a little bit more civil war.
You want to know something crazy? Is
But
that
hopefully we calm it down.
Kanye West made a video. I don't know the name of it. It's like something famous or almost famous, something like that. But it is a really fucking weird video. But it just shows a bunch of celebrities, including Trump, in bed, an all white bed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if he's down with the Diddy stuff, he's got to be down with Epstein.
Well, yeah, for sure, Epstein for sure, but
because it's kind of weird. Like, it's got to be initiation, or it's just got to be out of pure straight lust, or it could be both.
What are you talking about?
The things that celebrities do, like with Trump being in the Epstein files and going to Epstein Island, like, you only go there for a couple of reasons: to get your jollies, for business, or for both.
Yeah.
Like, it's a weird world we live in. You know, sure, all creation is looking down like, what the fuck? Like, could you imagine if we're like a TV show? Earth is a TV show, even though there's probably nothing living on Mars or Venus, or let's just think maybe another galaxy somewhere that has like something similar to Earth. They're a whole TV show, and then somebody just bigger is just watching all of that shit.
Yeah.
And we're seeing who's surviving, who's doing better in society, what planet is going to succeed in life, you know, and what if we're the baddies
Earth.
of that?
Earth is
what if we're the Maury?
By extraterrestrials.
We're the Maury of the solar system, the universe, and the galaxies. We are the ghetto TV show, Steve. Okay, we're there. We're local TV.
Yeah.
We're connected by antenna type TV. We're low budget. Like there's ghetto here. Like they pass by our planet within a quickness. Like, oh, we don't want to hit that block. They'll kill us for show. Skirt on to the next galaxy.
Ghetto outside, like the truth inside, but it's got the ghetto under control. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying that's it is ghetto here, man. You know, and it's okay because like we can raise our vibration, and slowly but surely, I think we will. I think we are. You know, I haven't lost hope entirely in humanity, although I do have my moments. But I'm a believer. Okay, I'm a Pisces. I believe. All right. So
Pisces was created in the creation of like spirit and coming down here. So horoscopes and astrology and kind of thing, they were created second, but in the sense of not created second, but like their understanding is good with themselves, but they also have another part of themselves that could be a different part. So a lot of times, S angels are Pisces I'm an Esselman, but they'll be good with the energy flow. Maybe not. Maybe that's not how it works, but
You know where you go with this?
yeah. But,
Justin. It's all right.
they actually took my understanding away. They didn't want me to actually not like lie by omission or something. Not get the right information of what astrology is. Like it's like a your spirit is like a in the direction of time and space of when when it's being implemented in here. There's like a pattern of how it fits together. Your energy and spirit when they create it. Something like that.
They had recorded the moment when the sperm hits the egg.
Mm-hmm.
It's a light. Like when creation is created, when that happens.
It's a spark. Yeah.
It's a spark. It's a spark of light. It's a blue light.
That's great.
So I thought that was pretty fucking neat. So that means instantaneously that soul was there. It was like the galaxy, like how they say the Big Bang was, maybe in that form. And maybe we're just understanding the Big Bang in a different way. I don't know. I think the Big Bang was true. I honestly think that, but I think also in a more spiritual sense, I think they see the Big Bang as the Big Bang scientifically, but there's a more spiritual aspect behind it. When God said, "Let there be light" in the creation, he did that, and that's what we call the Big Bang. You know what I mean? I think they go hand in hand. Call me crazy. I think science and God and all that stuff, I think it goes hand in hand in a way. There's a way, because I think science is a way to explain that.
Yeah.
But people think science is just science, but no, there's more to science. There's got to be a reason why. And that's why everybody's in science is in science. They got to find that reason why.
You have to understand what you are and what you came from.
Like with homegirl, what's her name? I think Jane.
Consciousness can be explored and scientifically fact,
Yes.
It's already there. So
in Thor, that girl Jane, she literally said, "Science is magic is science that hasn't been proven yet." I'm a true believer in that.
Yeah. That's great. That's the way you're looking at it.
Yeah, it's a lovely way to look at it, isn't it? I love Marvel. They're great. They be dropping hints all over the place and stuff. It's a beautiful thing, and that's what I tell my kids. Like, science is just, the exploration of things that we don't understand yet. And to explain magic, you would have to look at it at a scientific point of view.
Yeah.
So that kind of astounds them. They're pretty cool about that. I try to teach them. My parents wonder why I don't take them to church. So I'm like, I don't want to put them in that type of environment nowadays. It's for me, it's a little radical now and a little too fake. I taught them stuff from what's in the Bible and obviously from what I believe in and what's happened with me and other factors that I put in. And I don't want to shove that stuff down their throat. I don't want them to have to be, I don't know. I just don't like the church environment anymore.
Yeah.
It's not what it used to be.
It's not for your spirit. It's for your identity.
It's for clout.
Yeah.
Honestly. Because church is within the body. The spirit is within the body. To connect with God, you have to do that yourself within the body. My church is in my car. When I go driving, I like to do my thinking and my praying at that time. It's when I get my best thinking done. Is when I'm driving in the car, praying on things, reflecting. Can't per se meditate, but it's meditative for me. It's relaxing. I get shit done that way, and I remember stuff that I'm supposed to do that day in the car. while I'm driving. I don't know why. That's just what it works for me. So I put on my praise music. I praise God. I'm thankful for the and I say thankful things to the universe. Let everybody know I'm grateful. And I go about my day. That's how I look at things. There's something more than just church.
Yeah, it's the best version of to explain your body and your spirit, because you're in an automobile that can move you forward in time and space, but just slower rate. It's the same symbolism, you know, between a spirit and a body, and a body and a car. It's a personal deal, and that's why awakening is always personal, and it's perspective and not perception. We live in perspective only to understand perspective. Well, you have to understand other people's understanding, which is perspective, but that could be called perception, right?
That's correct.
So it's perspective, understanding, perception in perspective. So so you got a P, and you got perception, just like projecting perception. Then you got another P. So P, right? Projection, and then P. Perception is projection of what you think and all that, and perspective is what you think of what perception is, which comes from perspective. This needs to be understood, to be honest with you. That's why it's in the video, I guess. 54 seconds.